here's another thing I just thought of. Let's see if this works. This is 14 gauge aluminum. We know this because somebody wrote 14 on there. This is 16 gauge. I don't even know if it's aluminum. It's softer than copper. Feels not quite as soft as aluminum. So it's some kind of beading wire. But we're going to hammer the crap out of it like it is aluminum. And I think I used it before. This is 16 gauge. I wanted thicker, but I wanted silver and a black metal together. So this is all I could come up with. So anyway, we're going to start with this guy. And we're just going to... I got these new cutters from the lady who came with her husband to visit me and give me gifts. It was so amazing. Cynthia. And they cut like monstrous cuts. Just when you squeeze them and they cut. Angels sing from the sky. A fairy gets her wings. Look at that. Did you just see it? You missed it? You'll get to see it again, don't worry. Alright, so I'm going to make a loop like we always do. All I ever do with this aluminum is make a loop. I'm just getting addicted. I'm getting addicted to aluminum. I think that's too much. I don't think I want that much. Alright, let's do the other one so we can get them the same size. Just kind of making this up as I go, as always. Alright, great, good. Good. So I think I only want about this much. Okay. Save these guys for later. Alright. Now let's just make a swirl going the opposite way. Nice. Don't bend. Nice swirl. Nice swirl. See what I can do. I can do it with my fingers. I want it to be slightly open, so I'm not going to let the metal touch itself too much. There we go. Maybe I'll make it like a little bit of an S. There we go. That's super amazing. You know what? I should have done the whole thing. I wanted it bigger. I did want it a little bigger. I'm going to open it up a little bit. A little more. Open it up a little more. I want these to be a little bigger. Alright, let's do the next. Another way to do a swirl is just to hold it tight with the pliers and then just slowly close in the circle. That's actually a way to get a more uniform, better swirl sometimes than the way I did it before. See, it looks nicer, so much nicer. Oh, plus, forgot to flip this one over. You know what? I'm going to make this one look like the other one. Hopefully I can undo that bend and make it go the opposite. Yeah, I think I can undo it. You'll never know. No one will know. Once I hammer it, no one will know. That's not true. Sometimes the hammering really shows off your mistakes, but it makes more mistakes. So then you don't pay attention to the first mistakes. You see how great that is? It's just add mistakes on top of mistakes, and pretty soon people won't notice the earlier mistakes. That's you could draw a lot of philosophies of life from that. See how much prettier that this one is here? There we go. Look at that. All right. So we got the ugly one, and they're kind of like siblings. Like this one is the one with the personality. I had to develop a personality. The other one had all the doors open for it in life because of its looks. It just wasn't fair. But in the end, this one is going to develop into a more full human being. I mean, aluminum swirl, because it had to find other ways to succeed in life than just getting by on its looks. All right, let's hammer these guys. Get your baby anvil. I'm not going to tell you in every video, go get a piece of metal. You should have one by now. If this is your first video you've ever watched, you're probably wondering why I'm yelling at you. I don't really know. I just do things. I don't know why. Oh, it's kind of like the anvil has eyes. Let's see. Aha! Now he has a nose and a mustache. And horn ears. This is kind of scary. And a big scary open mouth. This is turning into a scary video. Ah, use the pocket watch. That doesn't work. All right, moving on. Oh, before we hammer, let's do the we had some other metal I was going to use. Here it is. Let's do this part. What were we going to do with this? I think we're going to do that. We're going to cut it. And we're going to take another one and measure it off the first and cut that one too, like we just did with the silver. It's nothing original. It's all the same stuff. All right, there we go. I love these cutters. Did I mention that? Okay. Now, this guy, we're going to do something revolutionary. First, we're going to make a loop. You didn't see that coming. Okay, right? Got that loop? See that loop? Now, this time we're going to go Wily Coyote wild. Like that. And then we're going to do a swirl. Okay, good. Squish them all together. Now we just want this center loop to be more this top loop to be more centered. So we'll just curl it over like that. There we go. That's a cheating way to do it, but it works. Let's do the next one. There, I think those two are pretty close. So the idea was to put these on top of these. Even after I hammer them, I don't think it's going to look as good as it's not going to look. So, was that a sentence? I really think I need a bigger, wider swirls for the backing. So I'm going to use these as separate earrings, and I'm going to do this swirl over again. This time with greater amount. Let's do a whole. Well, it doesn't matter. You didn't even know how long the other ones were, and you don't know how long the black metal was, but just for fun, let's pretend you know all this, and this is 10 inches. So it's going to be too much. It might be too much. Well, we can cut it if it's too much. Maybe we should make another one just in case. There you go. I cut off about an inch, so I used about 9 inches. Actually, 8.5, about 8.5 inches. But this fits a lot nicer, and I think after we hammer them, it's going to look better. Hopefully. If not, we'll just throw them in the garbage. So let's get to this hammering stuff. Let's do this on a hard floor with some nice leather underneath to keep it safe. Alright, these guys came out pretty flat, which is what we wanted. You can still adjust them a little bit. You can still play around with different parts of it. Try to make sure it's nice and flat in every way. Okay. And these guys came out pretty flat too. I wish the wire was thicker, but it's not. So we're just stuck with what we have. But we're going to push these a little bit closer together. Or not, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Alright. Okay. See how they look on top of each other. Reverse. Are these the same size? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Voila. And voila. Oh, they look kind of horrible. Or kind of neat. I don't know. Let's put a big jump ring, a little jump ring, and an earring hook. You don't put one jump ring and an earring hook because then you'll have them turning sideways, and they'll, instead of coming out of the ear looking like this, they'll look like that. You don't put just the earring hook because the earring hook's loop is too small for that. So you put a big jump ring, little jump ring, earring hook. That's what I said, so just do it. Don't question. Always questioning me, I don't know why. Voila! Voila!